Ice Spice on Upbringing, NYC style Drake, Cardi B acting plus a new EP. Yes, sir. If you ain't go listen to that EP, go listen to it now.
From New York to the world, subscribe now to the Hot 97
She's so bad, bro.
YouTube channel. It's Ebro and
her chain is. It could have done a little bit of more work on that chain. I ain't finna lie, but I could figure out that it's her. You know, with her signature hairstyle. So yeah.
The Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
Ebro in the Morning, Laura Stiles, Rosenberg. The BX is on Ice Spice.
Yay!
Like, wait, how do you say the album?
For this to, why she always patting her afro though, bruh? Cause she gotta keep it in style, bruh. She gotta keep it in style. But for this to be in 720 quality, bruh, it's crazy. Like they couldn't even do 1080. Come on, Hot 97.
Like,
See, I can't do it.
You can't even pronounce the album.
try it.
You gotta roll your eyes when you do it.
Hey man, she was just finna do
I
it.
can't do it.
She was just finna do it. She was just finna do it.
Try
You
it.
gotta roll your eyes when you do it.
Like,
Yeah.
that was it?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That was hard. That was tough. The eye roll definitely helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a baddie. I don't get what I want, so it's tough for me to, lock into the zone. But you are in an interesting place because this EP that's out right now, 6 songs, and being called what did New York Times call you? The new princess of rap.
Wow.
Drill,
How
they
does
said,
all
right?
of this attention feel right now in your first kind of big moment in the game?
I mean, yeah, that's
I'm
pretty
just,
good.
like, so grateful, Like, shout out New York Times. That was crazy. I didn't expect that. And it's just like a blessing, really. Like, I'm just excited.
Thanks.
I'm here. Like, you feel me? I'm just working.
How
She looks so good, but she look orange. Like I don't know, this lighting ain't hitting. She looks orange. Like she really looks orange.
it unfold? Because like obviously when the Munch video popped off, the first time I heard about it, I went and checked you out, and I saw you had other videos that already had.
Is she really from the BX though? Yeah, apparently she moved from. She was born in the BX and a little bit raised in the BX until like a young age. Then she moved out of the BX because she said she stated in the interview if she would have stayed in the BX while she was growing up, she probably would have been pregnant. She probably wouldn't have been rapping. So that's why I think she lived to go stay with like her mom, dad, or grandma or something like that. But she was in between traveling back. But she went to school somewhere else. Because you seen she was playing like college volleyball or high school volleyball or whatever, something like that. So yeah, she definitely was born and raised in the BX. But like where at? I don't know where she moved. Well, where's the interview? I think it's some Ice Spice interview on where she was like coming up, like it's before she dropped like probably like 2-3 months ago. I type in Ice Spice born, raised, something like that, like or Michael McCrudden. That's a good one.
Garnered some views, not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
He talks about
what
that.
sort of was the how much was there before?
Where she moved? I don't know where she moved to, but she was still in New York. She probably went from Bronx to like I don't want to say Queens or Brooklyn, but it got to be something over there. I know she moved from the Bronx, though, but I don't know where she moved to. Like, you got to find where she moved to. I forgot that.
And then how long did it take for things to go crazy?
So there was a couple songs before Munch. It was probably like 4 songs, I think. Like, that was out.
In the Name of Love,
Yeah.
Stop playing with
Bully,
him, Riot.
some other
Stop playing
song.
with him, Riot. Basically, Munch started picking up like the summer that just passed, 2022.
Mm-hmm.
And since then it went crazy. Munch brought more attention to my other videos.
Got it. So everything
That is true.
Yeah, so by the time you've seen the other videos, they probably have more views.
Because her other videos, like the one where it was You Did Me Dirty, she said, we both from the Bronx, so you know that she's dirty. Like that song, I forgot what that song was. But I know there's In the Name of Love, Bully, and some other song, I forgot.
Originally.
So
I don't really like them like that. They alright.
Yeah.
And how much buzz
Why,
was there?
Ebro,
in the
thank you
Bronx
from the
for you?
in-law.
Did people
I don't
around
know,
the way
bro.
know you, or was it all just kind of a little?
People in the towns knew me, but like I wasn't really like nobody took me serious. So that's one thing. Like nobody took me as serious as they would take like probably other girls or like just any other artist.
She just said like 5 or 6 times in that whole sentence. She just spat out her mouth. That is her favorite word. You can clearly see that. BX people are dirty. They are. Our mom was from the BX, but she wasn't dirty. But she said how they grew up and stuff like that. It was really dirty, and like she would not recommend it for anybody. Like if she would have like moved out and stuff like that, it just would have been bad. Like I'm saying, I'm speaking like Ice Spice saying like, come on, bro. But it is dirty in the BX. Like, she's from the Bronx, but she wasn't like dirty. Like, she went to a good school, all that stuff. I mean, it was just good. All BX drill rappers say like, yeah, it seems like it. I probably get it from my mom because my mom be saying like a lot also.
Artists, you know.
Why is that, you think?
Because she's from the BX.
I feel like the shit I
and my dad's from Queens, so yeah.
Like feminine.
I'm gonna search it up. Hold on. I'm gonna search
it's
it
like
up.
more girly, baddie type shit. So I don't really expect them to. You know?
I want to finish this vid first, man. I'm post this. I'm gonna post
that's
this.
not really me, you know. Like I was just being true to myself. So, period.
What's your background? Like, where are you from?
I'm from New
Like
York.
Here we go.
nationality.
Oh, my dad is black, and my mom is
Puerto
Dominican.
Rico. Oh, Dominican.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Dominican.
Black.
Yeah, I'm black.
Do you know that she was also featured in that New Yorker cover? I think it was
The one where she was walking, I think. Yeah, the one where she was walking.
Oh, it was like a bunch of people in the street.
Yes, where it was
Yeah.
iconic New York. I think it was like Reasons to Love New York.
That was hard. That was hard.
Because it was like Jerry Seinfeld was in it, Patricia Field, like really iconic New Yorkers. I'm looking through it, I was like, I got really excited when I saw you. I'm like, oh my god, Ice Spice
What they
is
say
in
about
there.
her? Go visit her on Grand
It's
Concourse.
just
No.
a picture of her.
Go hang out with Ice Spice.
It's
over
just
there.
her walking down the street.
Yeah, everybody's just it's like an intersection. Everybody's just
Yeah.
passing each other.
Oh, the double decker bus don't drive by your old
I'm
crib.
weak. You know, I never been on one of those.
Me
Still.
neither. No,
That's
I ain't
crazy.
either,
Nobody from New York has.
No, you just see them.
Yeah.
But for some
But
reason,
it could. I mean, what streets are well, first, before we put your whole business out, is your family still up there in the same place you grew up?
Not in the same exact place, nah.
Got it. So you grew up on Grand Concourse and
On Fordham.
on Fordham.
And Davison.
Fordham and Davidson.
Yeah.
Got it. So it could
I guess
be
that's in the
like,
BX.
you're like celeb status, so we should get like the mayor to put like a plaque on the building, like Ice Spice.
I feel like
Ice Spice lives here. It's crazy.
It's a landmark.
do you get the
No,
sense
it
though?
is.
It feels like even that New York
Fordham
cover sort of
niggas
tapped
dirty
into what I
as
think
hell.
has existed for a while, which is that when you came out, there's something very intrinsically New York about you. Is that like? Did you realize that? Is that intentional? Or people just love getting someone that feels like you feel just like a real regular New Yorker?
Thank you. I mean, that's like the reality. You feel me? I am just a regular New Yorker. I feel like that. I mean, still, I know it's like real early in my career, but I'm definitely in the I feel very.
She just now getting started, really.
myself still.
Where'd you go to school? High school?
Yo, shout out to schools, the teachers,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Who didn't believe in you know what I'm saying?
Chill,
Who
not
was
going-
like, yo, you ain't gonna be nothing, now you somebody. Like, we
Facts.
gotta get them all. They all gotta get the smoke, the vapors, if you will, right now.
Nah,
They be
that's-
buying fake jewelry. That's crazy.
You know, I feel like all teachers just feel like that about all their students.
Which one?
Were you a good student or were you a problem?
I wasn't a problem. I was a pretty good student.
Pretty good
I
student
was
is
in
crazy.
detention, like every day.
That
So
guy
you were a
stupid. How the guy stupid, Trent?
Nah, they was just on it. Like, you know, I went to Catholic school. I went to Sacred Heart.
Okay, I would say Sacred Heart.
She did say she went to a Catholic school.
Any little thing like
Who's
see how my
stupid,
hands
Trent?
Right here,
Ebro?
Detention, chewing gum, detention. Like talk back, like
Putting on too
anything.
much lip gloss.
Just,
He said
no,
Uzi would
literally,
fall
they'll be
off.
Like, you think
Ebro, whatever. He said Uzi would fall off. Is crazy.
it's a fashion show? Like, you feel me?
You're like,
So,
yes.
Yeah, I'm like should be.
Like,
but, nah,
Like,
but
isn't
I
it?
was
crazy
cool
for him
in school.
saying that.
Shout out them, it's whatever.
I think one thing that's important to say.
Yeah.
Shout out there was whatever. Yo, the
I
nuns
think my
can
man
catch
is
it
from
right
the Bronx, and all his, his family, especially the girls, they love that. Yes, New Yorker, but specifically Bronx representative.
Yeah.
And I think
You,
really
bruh.
showed that in your style. I think it was a video. I don't know if it was a little TJ video that you were shooting, the one where you're like have the two belts.
The BB boats.
Yes, and I
Yeah.
feel like it was going by.
Hold on.
Have the two belts.
The BB boats.
Yeah, it was a little TJ video that you were shooting.
She doesn't even know her own music video, bruh. Like, come on, bruh. In the little TJ video, she did not have the two BB belts. She was wearing the black dress. The only music video Ice Spice did was with Skilly being B-Love and Prince J.I. She never even did a music video with Lil TJ yet, probably for Gangsta Boo, but they will be shooting it soon. She wore the double BB belts in a Mood music video. So what is she talking about, bruh? You don't need to be an interview if you don't know what you're talking about, bruh, at all.
Shooting the one where you're like have the two belts.
The BB boats.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I feel like it was going viral on Twitter. Some people had you trying to have jokes, but at the and you were like, you just don't understand my
Yeah,
style.
I was like, you wouldn't get it.
She can't be an interviewer if she don't know. Like she fact, she don't need to be interviewing people if she don't know the music videos. Like clearly she was wearing the BB belt in her mood that just dropped. She was not wearing a BB belt in the one with Lil TJ, and that was what Skilly Bean and B Love. She was wearing a black, I think, Balenciaga dress, but she was wearing a black dress.
Because it's like, you really wouldn't. Only if you're from New York, you're gonna really understand, you know?
What is that? What is that jacket she got on, man? It got like G's on it. What is that? What brand is that?
Stacking BB belts is back.
Yeah.
Cause she got the sheer top on, and she got that. She got on what's called
The True Religion, stacking the BB belts.
True Religion is back.
The Truies with the super thick white thread too, right? Like
apply to a radio station.
Yeah, I love the thick stitch.
Oh, that's Givenchy. Okay, that's hard. That's hard. Givenchy hard.
Crazy thing.
I can't do a radio station, bro. Low key, I could do interviews with people, bro. That'd be low key cool. Like, I'd like to do this, bro.
I went on like some shopping sprees before, but this is probably the most expensive thing I bought like in one purchase.
Who'd you get that from?
Benny. Shout out Benny.
Benny the jeweler.
What are we looking at, Zach? That's you?
That's herself.
Me, you can't tell.
No.
He not locked in for real, girl. He not locked in. You gotta interview Christian. I interview Christian, bro. That'd be funny, bro.
Yeah. Me.
How excited are you? You're excited about it, aren't you?
When he drop his album, I bet.
It's like to put it on every day.
Bet.
Yeah, I mean, I only had it for like a week.
Right.
So
I saw it on IG.
I'm gonna be wearing it every day.
You found
it's a pretty nice chain though. I just don't really like how it's designed a little bit.
You wanted to be an MC. You was writing poetry. Like, what's
when Chris drop his album, we go do a Discord interview, bro. We go do a Discord interview. I'm gonna call him on Discord, and I'm just gonna have a bunch of questions, stuff like that. And yeah, it's gonna be fire.
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely writing poetry since I was like a kid and shit like that. Like, just
I think. Hey, hold on. I think it might be who is SRG. The Sir Gales interview, something like that. That'd be pretty hard. Nah, bro, you gotta do an IRL. How many songs he got? I mean, I don't mind doing an IRL either. If I do an IRL, that's not bad either.
Cool, but I didn't really like ever see myself being a rapper like until I guess I got older. But I always wanted to be an actress. Like that
she would be. I think she'll be a good actress.
Right. And
I think she'd be a good actress.
Acting class and everything, but I was just so shy because I was like 10 and all the kids, like everybody else, was like teenagers and stuff. And I was just intimidated by them.
So you never went back?
No.
So would you act now?
Yeah.
You got do you have a character? Do you have like characters we haven't met yet, or do you have?
I had different ego.
Yeah, I mean. Not like anything official.
Like you don't have a prepared monologue right now.
No. But like we gonna get into that though real soon.
All right, we gotta start Ice Spice in the next movie that come out.
We're gonna see more layers to the Ice Spice persona, is what you're saying.
For sure.
What's your real name?
Isis.
Isis what?
Fire name.
You asking my whole government?
That's crazy. The whole Govy is crazy.
Yeah.
Isis Gaston.
I was trying to see how it sounds as an actor when they go Isis, Ice Spice, blank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how does that look on the?
You got to interview Ice Spice. That's gonna be hard. I'd actually like to interview Ice Spice. No cap.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like when generally people are that intrigued
Isis,
with someone,
because she said in the interview again, they call her Ice. Like they used to call her Ice at the house because like her name is Isis. You feel me? Like they, you know what happened. You know what happened. So they started calling her Ice because of that reason. And she was in New York, so instead of calling her Isis, they would call her Ice. And then I don't know how she got the spice, but they gonna be simping interview. Bro, that's cap, bro. I'm just gonna have the tech on and that's it, bro. I'm just gonna have the tech on and that's it.
There's a reason, and yes, the music's part of it, but there's something about your personality that people obviously gravitate towards.
Thank you.
That is true.
Isis blank.
Gaston.
She's run your Googles, fam.
I know, right?
She just told you, Gaston.
Yeah.
Oh, Gaston?
Yeah.
Isis, Ice Spice, Gaston. I can see it.
I see
I
it.
can see that.
Yeah.
You know, like in her first movie.
Isis, Ice Spice.
That's the thing.
I like it.
Isis,
It's
Ice
You
Spice,
should
Gas.
probably-
I'm just gonna have on the tech, bro. That's not gonna be bad, bro. I'm just gonna have the tech
Us
on,
the
bro.
show. But what's the show? SVU. That's what you should get on.
I don't know if SVU is how I want
What is SVU?
Law and Order?
Law and Order. People love Law and Order.
No, I think it's more like the next barbershop movie that comes
love
out.
Law and
Nah.
Yeah. You watch
If she gets on Law and Order, that's not gonna be good. But if she gets on Barbershop, I can see that. I can see her on Barbershop.
Law and Order?
No.
Have you never seen an episode of SVU? Trust me.
Abuela watches Law and
so
Order.
good.
Nah.
What is
What she
SVU?
watch?
That's what I'm saying. They some old heads, bro.
So she watches
watches
novellas.
Yeah.
What's her favorite?
Nah, you know what she be watching? There's like a judge. It's like a Spanish judge.
The blonde lady
what-
be yelling at everybody.
I think, yeah.
A judge?
Yeah.
do you speak Spanish also?
They talking about Judge Judy, but she's not Spanish.
But I do speak it only to people that don't speak English.
Mm.
I'm one of those, like, if I know you speak English, it's over. I'm speaking to you in English.
That's a
But
very
as soon as I meet her, that's why I'm practicing the Spanish. As soon as I meet her, I'm gonna speak Spanish, so she ain't gonna know. And I'm like, oh, I speak English for real. Like, you know, I gotta raise her up with that Spanish. Cause she gonna think I speak Spanish off rip. So we gonna be talking in Spanish, and then boom, we'll switch to English. Be like, oh yeah, I know both.
In New York, thing,
Yeah,
I know both.
but people come down. They come to you expecting
Matt,
to speak Spanish.
yo,
Right?
Not really.
Not really.
I forgot.
Got it, because I get that a lot.
I forgot. We can't say that, Matt.
Yeah.
Poquito. Aha.
And then they say one more thing,
And
you're
I'm like,
done.
yo, I'm lost.
I meant literally the
Nah,
word
that's
poquito.
Type it, Matt. Type it with the X instead.
That's all I know.
That was what I had.
A little, very little. What's your favorite record today off the project? Let's play it.
Princess Diana.
Princess Diana, I see you.
That's what I'm saying. Princess Diana hit, but that beat, boom, 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 boom. I don't even know how it go for real. Like, I know how it go, but I don't know how it like go. Yeah, you can't say that word, bro, because people was getting mad and stuff in Poke Chat. It happened months ago or years ago. It was bad, so you can't even say that word, bro. Type it with an X.
A lot of people talking about that. The fans really like that joint.
I love that song. I knew they would.
Timing's really. Do you know how good the timing was going to be too? Because this whole thing that's been happening with Prince Harry's book, like
Well, that part.
Princess Diana's all in conversation right now.
Right.
So when I saw it, I was like, "Ooh, this is well timed."
Yeah, Princess Diana always been popular, but right now...
Princess Diana went crazy.
Yeah.
How did you meet Riot? By the way, you're the producer of all these records.
He mad SUNY
Stop playing with him, right?
How long did you finish at SUNY Purchase?
No, I dropped out. He finished.
I was about to say you're too young because you. How old are you right now?
23.
Okay.
You gonna go finish school?
I mean, I hope so. Like,
I like
yeah.
that answer. It's realistic.
That was my answer
Yeah.
when I dropped out. I didn't finish college.
And what's your answer now? You hope so.
I'm exhausted.
Facts, they got wiped off.
I'm tired.
Yo, right?
But look at Megan Thee Stallion. She did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
period.
While still
It could
flourishing.
absolutely be done.
Sweetie.
So-
What were you studying?
And Sweetie, yeah.
Megan did finish school. I forgot.
The like generic.
Wait, she did what?
What were you studying?
And Sweetie, yeah.
Communications.
Okay.
Communications. All right.
Generic umbrella one that a lot of people
All
do
right.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like.
That's like,
And you communicate for a living.
right.
See, so you're using your major.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, come on.
Who, and before we play your record, of all you've gotten so much love across hip hop. Who'd you geek out for that reached out to you or that you heard reference your record? Because your record's like gotten referenced on social media by famous people. What do you kind of geek out for?
When Cardi mentioned it in
Tomorrow too.
yeah,
Glorilla joint?
tomorrow
Phew,
too.
that
Yeah.
was great.
So
Yeah, she
fire.
you were
That's
already
hard, that's hard.
on another huge song.
That's what I said.
Tomorrow with Glorilla
I was like, this shit
and
is
Cardi.
crazy, bro.
That's so dope.
You
Ice
know what
Spice is
wait,
here.
wait.
I like Tomorrow, the first one. I don't like Tomorrow too like
Nas
that.
X video.
That too. He ate me. I was like,
So he did a scene from her music video from Munch, but it was so good.
It was so
It
good.
was so
Nah,
good.
the Nas Ice Spice twerk was crazy, bro. It was funny, but it was crazy as I don't know what.
every emo down packed. Like,
Your mannerisms and everything. It was just. I remember I seeing. I can't. This is too good.
That's a collab that should happen. It feels like.
I think so.
Yeah, that feels right. Ice Spice.
Nas did a reenactment of Ice Spice's Munch video for Halloween, and that nigga bent down and did everything and had the fake titties and all, bro. It was funny as hell. But that nigga, bro, come on, bro. That nigga was weird for that, bro. And she was saying she liked it.
Nice little Nas X.
Facts.
Working on that?
Yeah, I would.
I think you should.
It's not happening yet.
Yeah, Lil Nas X.
I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but
Watch this universe.
He's still relevant apparently.
That's how everything's been going for me lately. So I felt that.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Ice Spice is here. It's Ebro in the morning. The new project, like 6 songs. When will we get more music?
Definitely putting out singles, like following this project.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, soon.
I don't listen to Nas X.
So this year, a full. Well,
She said soon. I promise you, there will be a project released by September. It got to be by September.
like this project is very much in line with what people I think expect from you, which I
Matt, check and see. Did she sell 15K like I said?
You know, me as
check
a
and see if she
fan
sold
of rap,
15K.
I want to know how much more is there with the storytelling, because you give us
You know I
glimpses
am.
in this project of the ability to tell a story. Like, I feel like there's some real personal things in this album. I don't know how much is real, how much is made up, how much is other people's stories, but you give us glimpses of it. How how much do you plan to go deeper in that? Because you expressed earlier in this conversation, like a lot of the topics you cover is very, feminine perspective. That lens, the lens of a baddie, that kind of thing is your zone, which I think is what the fans want. But how much farther do you take it? And are you experimenting with different types of styles?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to give too much away because, I still want it to be, like, refreshing and kind of a surprise to, like, my fans and stuff.
She's not trying to keep uploading or dropping.
Was a surprise. Like, they knew I would have a project on the way. They didn't know when
what it would be.
Drop,
okay.
what month or anything like that. But I'm
guessing September.
The tracks was on it. So
you just want to keep surprising people.
Yeah, I like surprises, because the thing is when you promise like something, I don't want to say, oh, there'll be this type of record, and then like set an expectation and then I might change my mind. I change my mind every day. So I do definitely plan on like expanding and working on other sounds. Like, I feel
like she'll get a bunch of different people up on there.
Into that at some point.
She started speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
She was starstruck when she met Smiley, bro. Who was Smiley?
You were up at the Drake show at the Apollo. You from New York.
You talking about Smiley, the one that did the Drake song, Prada and Gucci don't go together? You talking about that?
Seeing him create that at the Apollo, what was that for you? What was that like, that scene? And did he invite you up?
Yeah, he did.
What's that
amazing?
Like? No, sorry, that was just inside.
What, getting invited by Drake?
Yeah,
because
Drake
you don't
actually
get those
invited you to
invites.
something. No, I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah, I'm weak. It was a vibe. I'm not gonna lie. Like the whole crowd was like mostly influencers and like celebrities.
Right.
So it was like a good vibe. Nobody was too fanned out. Everybody was just focused on the show, right? And it was crazy. It was so intimate and like cute. I loved it. Like he was performing all his hits,
That's who it was. Matt Smiley, the dude that did the Prada and Gucci, don't go together. That one, Over the Top.
How often do you
that
guys
song?
get to speak? Because now he took. I don't know if he actually took a shot at you or you just embraced. What people.
Why was she starstruck when she met Smiley?
We spoke about it. He said that was not about me. Yeah. That was
but you embrace it on social media like, yo, at least I'm a 10 though or something.
Yeah.
Thanks, you're 10.
I also appreciated that too. Like, just like being cool about it, not being a weirdo. Mm-hmm. Like, because, people, like it could be taken.
Getting their feelings quick.
Yeah,
and then...
yeah. So he was just like, we just linked up for when my shit dropped, when Feel Me Lake dropped. He was in the city already, I guess, for like his shows or whatever. And we ended up linking up. And we was just chatting, like, we Gucci, bro.
That's good. He's moving slow with you. I like that.
What do you mean?
Stop it.
Don't.
What?
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
We're having a nice...
He weird, bro. I don't like him, bro. He weird. Talking about he moving slow. Like, bro, why you think, bro? Drake is, like, almost pushing 40, bro. And she's just turned 23. Like, he's weird, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Everything's really...
Right.
moving slow with you.
Like...
I roll. Thank you.
Like...
We gonna act brand new?
What you mean? Could you mean Drizzy's reputation?
It's Drake, fam.
Right.
It's Drake. Like,
lady.
come on.
Like, I don't. Listen. I don't want to make it awkward.
Too
But I
late.
think it's amazing.
Too late is right.
What's amazing?
I see it, man. I see it. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it. Hold
y'all
on.
have a good relationship, and it's like not no toxic, crazy. Like it could have went left.
Yeah, that
He
part
could
is
have said
good.
his comment. You could have went left on social media.
Yeah.
Could have turned it into a whole thing, and that ain't what it is. It's still
Right.
gravy. Like that's dope. I think that's fire.
And let's be real. Drake's the big, like, he's the biggest in the game. Having that relationship is a great thing. Just for a new artist to have, period.
Yeah.
That's
You're not lying.
I mean, how do you...
Well, and this is important too. He hasn't made it weird, right? Because I'm sure there's a beautiful young lady in this
He definitely made it weird with Millie Bobby Brown, though.
game. There's tons of people that either A, say they want to work with you or whatever, and it ends up being some other bullshit, or B, people are just constantly on you about you being a good-looking person. He ain't on that page. That's
Right.
dope too.
I mean, yeah, like, of course. I mean, he sees beautiful girls all the day.
Millie Bobby Brown is the girl that plays 11 on Stranger Things. Drake and her, I think, had dinner together, apparently. Like, he was texting her. She's like 18 or 19 now, but before, she was like 17 or 16, and Drake was, you know how old that nigga is, so yeah.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of people thought it was weird.
Some, it's like nothing to some people.
But he was like, they're just
some
friends.
Niggas know how to act around a baddie. You'd be surprised. Yeah.
Not many.
Not many.
But you're right. Drake is. If he doesn't by now, then
I'm surprised you didn't know about that, man.
Right.
because the man
Facts.
is all for God.
I know how to act around Ice Spice. Nah, he's not that. He's not like he wasn't like having no like feelings towards her, no sexual feelings toward her. All they did was just had dinner and text each other and stuff like that. And she Millie Bobby Brown said in the interview that me and Drake are friends, this and that. So I'm like, yeah, but I find it weird that Drake like had dinner with her, and I think she was like either 17 or 18 at the time, but it wasn't. It was like a year ago, I'd say, a year ago or two.
Yeah.
You want to tell the world how this song came about? How did is Munch?
Hey, Bengals made it to the Super Bowl. That's good.
Is your slang like you came with this word like before?
Wow, that's cool too. You created an actual slang where people are using.
Thank you.
That's wild.
I know.
I mean, that's gonna last. People are gonna say that. And guys, I'm sorry, it's not gonna be a compliment.
Well, no, it is.
I mean, it is.
I don't
and
mind.
it's not.
When I was outside, I didn't mind playing that role at all.
Yeah,
You
but
want me to just come by for the get down, and I'm in.
But do you mean it as a compliment or do you mean it as your whatever?
I mean, like it's more of like a funny thing.
Got it. Okay.
Like, you know, like you a munch. Like it's cute, it's funny. Like it's not anything crazy. Like
Okay.
if you get called a munch, don't be too offended.
okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm
Unless,
glad-
of course, you want to be more.
Right. What if you were? But they're like, but Ice Spice, I want to be more than a munch.
I don't know. That's different.
You might be in the munch box.
Yeah.
Well done.
In the munch box.
If that.
Right.
you
Right.
know?
If that.
Yeah.
Let's go, Ice Spice, man. It's on Ebro in the morning. Thank you for coming by. Congratulations on everything. I'm sure this. I don't know, guys. How you think this one's gonna play out? She's Ice Spice.
Yes.
Right?
Already getting a lot of coverage.
Yeah.
She's big out here.
Yeah.
Already moving around with Drake. Right?
Right.
Drake and her.
Got hit with the munch box.
Is she about to diss us? You're saying?
Will we ever see Ice Spice again after this?
I think so.
I think so. She already showed
They
up.
should. They better.
Drive. Was our co-drive?
Right.
Yeah,
Or
toy
school supply drive.
Yeah.
That's right.
And now she's here. As long as you don't say too many awkward things, I think we should be okay.
You think I could be the one?
Yeah, like
ruining it?
what may end up happening is they'll be like, "Hey, we're trying to book Ice Spice," and she'll like her people come back and be like, "She wants to know if Ebro's out of town." It's just
Not gonna lie, I'm almost done with this, but I doubt my parents gonna let me leave and go to the gym. So I'm gonna ask right after this.
Rosenberg and Laura. I don't come in.
Yo, you're so funny, bro.
No, yo. So now you grew up in the Bronx. Did you? I mean, we've been here for a minute now. You listen to us when you was growing up.
Yeah.
And
literally on the way to school, I would hear
We're
ya.
old, bro.
so yeah, it's crazy.
That's love. That's
Probably
love.
listening to us since she was like 10 years old.
That's right. And so your parents, your mom and dad, also from the Bronx. Is your I read somewhere that your dad was also an MC.
Yeah.
He was a rapper.
Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out who
Her dad was a rapper?
notable at all? Like, did he make it? Did he put any records out?
So he was very underground. He did put out like mixtapes and stuff like that.
Okay.
But like it was just very, very local. Like,
Yeah. What was his name?
I don't really want to air him out. So yeah, tried it.
Yeah, that's good. Ice Spice is 23. She's the same age as my brother, born in 2000. He's just younger than her by like a month.
You know, I was digging
I
around.
respect it. I
That's
respect
the
it.
main thing I was digging around for. I was like, wait,
So
Nah,
Pop,
no,
so
everybody
so
is.
is Pops on like calling you?
Yeah, like he's so excited. He really does feel like he's like living through me a little
dope.
bit. You
Oh,
know?
I love that.
Yeah.
That's
so
good
cool.
though.
That's so fucking cool.
How did Dad feel about the album cover?
You know, he didn't even mention it.
Way
I
to go,
thought-
Dad. Good job.
She old. She not even that old, bro. She just 3 years older than me. So 2023 ain't even that bad, bro. If we feel, honestly.
Just roll with it, Dad.
Yeah.
Listen, don't say nothing. Just let her do her thing. It's hard. I have an 8-year-old daughter, so things happen and you're like,
No, he used to be crazy, but you know, I'm grown now.
right. What did Mom say about the album cover?
It's fire. She a baddie. She gets it.
She a baddie.
She wants also.
Yeah.
She's a Dominican mom. She's gonna like,
She's like, ooh,
She ain't gonna care.
you did your thing on that album.
Bruh, come on, man. I'm not, bro.
No cap. That's so funny.
Yo, Ice Spice, thank you for your time today.
Thank
Let's
you.
play that little TJ joint. Shout out
Dub
to the
interview.
Bronx, man. We proud of you. Good
That was a
job.
dub interview.
Yeah.
Not even finna lie. I was a solid interview. I ain't finna lie.